The phrase "God is dead" is one of the most famous and provocative statements in Western philosophy. It comes from the 19th century German philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche. But what did Nietzsche mean by this? And why does it continue to resonate with us today? In this video, we will explore Nietzsche's views on the death of God, its implications, and the challenges he posed to humanity. To understand Nietzsche's statement, we need to consider the historical context in which he lived. The 19th century was a time of great change in Europe. The Enlightenment had ushered in an era of reason and science, challenging traditional religious beliefs. Scientific advancements like Darwin's theory of evolution further questioned the literal truth of the Bible. At the same time, industrialization was reshaping society, shifting people away from the close-knit communities that traditional religions often fostered. Nietzsche observed these changes and declared, "God is dead." But he wasn't suggesting that a divine being literally died. Instead, he was describing the decline of belief in God as a central guiding force in people's lives. For Nietzsche, this was a seismic shift in Western culture. The phrase "God is dead" appears most famously in Nietzsche's work, The Gay Science. In a parable called The Madman, a man runs into a marketplace proclaiming, "God is dead, and we have killed him." This dramatic imagery captures Nietzsche's belief that modern society, with its growing reliance on science and reason, had effectively killed the need for God. But what does it mean to kill God? Nietzsche argued that Western civilization had lost its faith in the Christian moral framework that had guided it for centuries. People no longer believed in absolute truths handed down by a divine authority. And yet, Nietzsche warned, society had not yet found anything to replace these beliefs. For Nietzsche, the death of God was not just a loss of religious belief. It was a profound existential crisis. Without God, traditional values, concepts of good, evil, purpose, and meaning were thrown into question. He called this the problem of nihilism. Nihilism, as Nietzsche described it, is the belief that life has no inherent meaning or value. He feared that, without a guiding framework, individuals and societies might succumb to despair, apathy, or destructive tendencies. However, Nietzsche did not see the death of God as purely negative. Instead, he viewed it as an opportunity, a chance for humanity to redefine itself. In his later works, particularly Thus Spoke Zarathustra, Nietzsche introduced the idea of the Übermensch, or Overman. The Overman represents an individual who creates their own values and lives authentically, unshackled by outdated moral systems. For Nietzsche, the death of God was a call to humanity to take responsibility for its own destiny. He wrote, "Man is a rope tied between beast and overman, a rope over an abyss." This illustrates his belief that humanity is in a transitional phase, capable of evolving into something greater. Nietzsche's declaration that God is dead continues to be relevant in our modern world. In an age of rapid technological advancement, globalization, and cultural pluralism, questions about meaning and morality remain as pressing as ever. Nietzsche's philosophy challenges us to confront these questions head-on. Are we content to drift into nihilism, or will we take up the challenge of creating new values? His work invites us to reflect deeply on what it means to live a meaningful life in a world where old certainties have crumbled. When Nietzsche declared that God is dead, he was not celebrating a victory over religion, but issuing a profound challenge. He urged humanity to confront the void left by the decline of traditional beliefs and to take responsibility for shaping his future. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Nietzsche's philosophy. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts on Nietzsche's ideas in the comments below. Until next time, keep questioning and keep exploring.